Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the Academy of Yoga and Ayurveda with me, Nina Sachs. I am one of the directors here. We have our 300-hour yoga teacher training. We have a 40-hour training in Ayurveda, and we have the 100-hour bridging gap. So if you are already a yoga teacher and you want to hang out with us and learn a bit more Ayurveda or integral hatha yoga, you're in the right place. So today we are going to be exploring the concept of Kapha, the Kapha characteristics, and tomorrow we're going to delve a little bit deeper into the Kapha attributes. So make sure that you stay tuned. I will also stay on if anyone does have any questions afterwards. So we are back with my trusty friend, Dr. Vasant Lad, and we are going to be hanging out together and learning all about the Kapha qualities. I also have a picture for you. So this was my little Vata person. I love stick drawings, and because I'm more of a visual person, I learn visually, and so I think this might help. So, and to me, this is kind of like the characteristics of like what a Kapha person looks like and has. So let's delve into that. Keep that picture in mind. Draw your own picture, whatever it is that you're needing, and let's hear what it is, and let's delve into kind of like the knowledge of Kapha, and just take a moment to imagine. I think before we get there, like if you were to spend like 5 or 10 minutes every single day just learning a little bit, a little something about Ayurveda, like how much would you know in a year from now? Like how much more information would you have? And so that's why I'm heading here every morning 7:30 to help you guys with little bite-sized snippets of information on Ayurveda that is going to interest you, excite you, and also possibly help you delve into the world of Ayurveda with a little bit more confidence and realizing that it's not confusing and that it's not scary, and that actually you can do it as well. All right, so let's get to it. Notice as I read this, if you relate to any of this, if you don't relate at all, and if you can think of someone who you're like, oh my word, this is this person down to a T. This is going to help you on your adventure of Ayurveda, because you're going to be able to pick up these qualities and these traits in other people. Remember, it's all about kind of like the levels, how much of these elements, how much of these doshas you have within you, how much of them are expressed from your genetic makeup. We went into all the Prakriti, the 4 categories of Prakriti. So catch one of those videos. I'll link it right at the end, actually. But what you want to be delving into is just noticing, observing, being aware. So the phrase Kapha comes from 2 Sanskrit words, ka, meaning water, and pa, or fa, meaning flourish. So kapha or kapha, which is that which is flourished by water. So the two come together, kind of like the earth and the water. That which is flourished by water is what kind of like the phrase, the meaning of kapha. Kapha's nature is also earth. So earth and water give Kapha its definitive qualities. Kapha comprises all cells, tissues, and organs. So if you think about like the actual cells, the actual tissue, the actual organs, there's a density to them. Like when we were talking about Vata, it was like the movement. With Pitta, it was kind of like the metabolism, again, that aspect. And Kapha is the actual solid aspect, like the liver that you can see, the organs that you can see in your body. Kapha molecules tend to stick together to form dense masses and give the body a chubby shape. And hence, this is why this person is kind of like the Kapha person that I feel. And this is kind of like more the Vata person in my mind. Lubrication of joints and organs, strong muscles and bones, cellular secretions, and memory retention are all part of Kapha's function. All right, we're going to get into all the attributes, and I promise you there are a lot of attributes when it comes to, let me show you the Kapha individual. We're going to be going through all of those tomorrow, so there is plenty to get through. But for now, know that those qualities kind of like give a strong and large body frame, large eyes, strong teeth, and thick curly hair. Again, my person, to people with a Kapha constitution. They have thick, smooth, oily, and hairy skin. Kapha people have a steady appetite and thirst, but tend to have slow digestion and metabolism. So just noticing that about you, like, are you like kind of like constantly hungry, like that there's this steady appetite, but you actually aren't able to metabolize, to digest your food very easily, like it's always just kind of like feeling like it's sitting there. These characteristics often result in weight gain, which Kapha people have a great difficulty in shedding. Not all times, at times, cravings for sweet and salt lead to water retention. They love eating, sitting, doing nothing, and sleeping for long periods. So noticing if that's a part of you, if that is a part of someone else that you know of. So these qualities are very inherent in like a Kapha individual. And the important thing is like, it's not bad. These qualities aren't bad, but we need to know how or when it takes us off balance. And when that quality of rest and digest ends up in lethargy. And so you always want to be able to mitigate wherever you're going out of balance with the opposite. And that's why we were chatting about the gunas. And I'll pop that at the end of the screen as well. All right, this video as well. So Kapha people are blessed with a deep, stable faith with love and compassion and a calm, steady mind. They have good memory. So us Vatas, who like where it goes in one ear, out the other. And again, that's why like I use a book to read because I know all this stuff. But kind of like coherently, getting it out coherently is not going to happen. Whereas a Kapha person, they're just going to boom, boom, boom. It's in there. They've absorbed it. It stays there and it doesn't move. I love that. A Kapha person makes and saves money. Extravagances may be spending a little amount on cheese, candy, or cakes. And an unbalanced Kapha suffers from greed, attachment, possessiveness, and laziness. All in all, the healthy Kapha individual is endowed with excellent strength, knowledge, peace, love, and longevity due to a strong constitution. And that is what's so beautiful about the Kapha individual, that they have such a resilient constitution and they can use it to their benefit. And I am exceptionally jealous about that. All right. So those are the characteristics when it comes to the Kapha individual. Tomorrow we'll be going through each attribute and just understanding what that means. So if you are, or you know someone who's got a Kapha quality or high level of that you really want to listen in, remember that I'm going to link to the gunas on one side and I will link to the 4 categories of Prakriti on the other side, and hopefully that will help you on your journey in and through and with Ayurveda. If you have any questions, remember you're welcome to leave them in the comments, you're welcome to email me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can with either a comment or a video. Have a beautiful day, and remember, sign up to our newsletter. The link is in the description so that you can get information when all our upcoming workshops are happening and taking place. We do have a chair yoga workshop coming up, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. Have a beautiful day and catch up with you soon. Lots of love. Bye. See you guys.